Testing. We're going to kick off game number 3 here at the scrap yards, and it is hot now. Even in the shade, there's sweat in places you don't want to know about. Kylie Bruning is your pitcher. First pitch is bunted. It's up, and Cameron has. So first is bunted straight up in the air. And Cameron has it, puts it away for out number 1. Pitch number 2 is a strike. She's grooving it. KB's your pitcher. Cameron Payne, who made the first play, is your catcher. Third base is Camille Cloudy. Over at first, Presley Sandell. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Kendall White is your second baseman. Kinsley Schulte over at short. Pitch is swung and fouled back. That's 4 pitches, 4 strikes in a row. Out in right field, you have Abby Beceda, Olivia Diaz in left, and Jill Nevaez in center. And Hotshots are off to a good start here in this one. Have been the visiting team the first 2 games. They do win the coin flip in this one, and they're your home team. 1 ball, 2 strikes. They dropped the first one 9-1 in a disappointing opening game today, this morning, 8:30. Second game was a back and forth battle. Took a lead 3-0. That's Illusions Gold. Came back 3-3 tie. They got 2. Hotshots had 5-3 lead, but then Illusion's Gold ended up coming back in the bottom of the second with 3 and took a 6-5 lead. And the Hotshots said enough of that. They came back with 4 more in the third and shut them down in the bottom and won that game 9-5. We've got 2 outs after the strikeout. KB is bringing it here in the first inning, which is down ball 1. We got a lot of good things going on up here in the booth.
No, I'm not really comfortable.
Is it too hot?
Well, it is. I don't have a breeze.
It is a foul ball. It just fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Would you like to sit on this side of me? Would that make you feel more comfortable? Would you like to sit where I'm sitting?
I want to sit there, but I can't.
My partner in the booth is crabby because it's hot. She can't see. There's no wind and there's no fan because her daughter stole the fan. This is a tough start to the game. Pitches popped up to third and Camille's got it. Hotshots get 3 up, 3 down. Pop up to Cameron behind the plate, a strikeout, and a pop up to third. 1, 2, 3. Hotshots come to bat here in the bottom of the first. 0-0. And that was on mic. Yeah, I can't see the button, so I can't mute it. And when I do, then I can't see it. So this just becomes a complete and utter disaster.
Can you lean it back? Like tilt it, your phone, so you can see the button better?
I can't go there either because it's in the sun and that phone's going to overheat. So let's try moving this down here where I can't see it. Needs to be something else there that's magnetic is the problem. Alright, well, we'll deal with it. Who cares? Worst case scenario, the phone overheats and I talk to myself the whole time.
It's not in direct sun, though. It should be right. I mean,
Wouldn't be the first time today.
Fine.
Alright, we're going to move to the bottom of the first. My apologies if any of those 4-letter words were caught on the microphone. Weird cables falling out of things. And today has been a disaster since I woke up. It seems like it's been one thing after another. Starting with the Wendy's lady. She couldn't quite figure out what 2 for $3 meant. So we had to have a bit of a dilemma by 6:30 in the morning. Chris Cloudy is your leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the first inning. KB, first time pitching in a long time, went 1, 2, 3 in the first. And looked extremely good. pop up to the catcher in the first pitch of the game. Second batter was a strikeout. Third batter was a pop up to the third baseman. And just like that, the Hotshots get the bat as the home team. Chris has been hitting the ball today. Started the first game with a single. Camille on deck has been spraying it all over the park. Had a triple, double, and a single last game. Caught fire. Whoa, that bounced and called strike. Bounced on the back of the plate and called strike one. Those two usually don't go together, but maybe this game they do. I think he closed his eyes. That one bounced in the front, and he calls it a ball. So luckily, that one wasn't called a strike, and Chris is down at first base. Camille's your batter. Abby Becerra's on deck. Pitches up, ball one. Pitches foul back. 1-1. The Shots need a good showing in this game. They got blown out in the first one. Came back and scored 9 in the second, but still gave up a lot of runs in 5. That one, Carissa steal in second. That gets by the second baseman. Now it's by the center fielder, and she's going to come all the way around. And that's the first run of the game. Hotshots lead 1-0. Stolen base at second. Hits off the second baseman's glove. Center fielder can't get over, and it rolls on this AstroTurf forever. Carissa comes all the way around from first base on the stolen base. We got a 1-1 count on Camille, nobody out, and a 1-0 Hotshots lead. Ball 2. And I like this setup a lot better. We got no-handed scoreboard, audio, video, and a football game in the booth.
Where's your mute button at?
My only mute button is on my throat. You're not allowed to touch it. Ball 4. Thought that was ball 3. It was a pitch behind. Too busy watching all the other things. But Camille's down at first base. Abby Becerra's going to step in here as your hitter. And imagine the Hotshots are somewhere around the middle of the pack. Not only they split, I was saying they gave up a lot in the first one. And gave up quite a few runs in the second as well, which means it goes by points. 2 points for a win, 1 point for a tie, so they've got 2 points this far, which would put them somewhere in the middle, but probably fairly low in that middle of the pack because they've given up so many runs, which is 14 in 2 games. I believe it's 2-0. That throw down to second base gets away as well. Pitches down and in, ball 3. Kinsley Schulte is your on-deck batter. Abby's got an open base over at first. And a 3-ball, no-strike count. It's a little strange to see Camille over at second base. She's been catching so much lately that every time she gets on, she goes and sits in the dugout with a courtesy runner. So she's out at second base. Three balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. up in zone. Abby hits this up the middle. It's under the shortstop's glove. And there's a play at the plate. Camille's in there safely, and Abby's down to second base. So Abby singles up the middle. And that's going to score Camille from second base. Hotshots have a 2-0 lead. Abby goes down to second base on the throw. Kinsley Schulte steps in. Here's your batter. Olivia Diaz on deck. It's a pitch. Oh, geez.
That was across her eyes.
And it goes above the H on the mask, above her head. And it is called strike one. So we've had one bounce off the back of the plate for a strike. Now we've had one that was over the head. And they've both been strikes. I would say this is a fairly, either a very generous zone or, that one's off the foot. And he does call hit by pitch. So Kinsley gets to go down to first base. At this point, we're a little confused by what's going on behind the plate with this umpire. Just hope that when they get hit by a pitch, they still awarded first base.
There's the prettiest cheerleader I ever did see.
Aliff steps in here. We got runners at first and second. Nobody out. Kinsley was hit by that pitch. She gets first. And the Hotshots have no outs. The pitch is behind Aliff. And the runners advance. I've lost count as to how many balls have gone behind Ayla's feet. I would have to say, I'm thinking, if I get it right, it's 5 or 6. And she's been hit by a pitch today. It's above her head. This one's a ball. Abby dives back. We got a 3 balls, no strike count. Kinsley's down at second base. Abby is at third. And Ayla's looking to stick one here, drive in 2. Oh my God, that's twice. It bounced on the back of the plate and it was called strike again. I don't think I've ever seen bouncing strikes before, but that's the second one in a half inning. The ball's hit to first base. She dropped it.
The ball! Get out, Kinsley!
And Kinsley comes around from second, so this is a disaster here. Coach is not happy, and I don't think I would be either. It was an easy ground ball to first. As she went to tag Ayla, it popped out of the glove, which made her safe. Abby came in from third. Kinsley came all the way around from second, as there wasn't a whole lot of hustle happening. And Ayla went from home to third base before they were able to get it back there. So Hotshots now lead 4-0 in the bottom of the first inning. And Ayla is over at third base. Presley Sandell's your batter. Camber and Payne on deck. Pitch is called strike one. No balls, 1 strike. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball. Bombsquad looking a little bit like the Hotshots in the 8:30 game this morning. Ball bouncing off the glove instead of catching it. Pitch is down off the plate. This one is called a ball. I think it's only a strike if it's middle of the plate back. That was more off the front of the plate. Swinging back up the middle. Second baseman is up with this one. Over to first, but she's safe. As Presley legged it out. Eliv comes in to score. It's a 5-0 Hotshots lead. There's another one. Should have been an out, but the second baseman didn't charge it. Presley hustling all the way, and she's down at first base safely. 5-0 Hotshots. Strike one.
Over in the first inning.
This, yeah, I don't like seeing it, but this honestly looks like a rec league team. So
Do you have whites? I do. They're in my, if you go over to my wagon.
Kimber and Payne's are better. That one swings and it's off her foot.
Okay.
It's a foul ball off of her foot.
Yes. Tell Caitlin to give them to
Presley
you.
will retreat over to first base.
Was she get hit by pitch?
No, it swung and off her foot. So it's a foul ball. Presley Sandell down at first base. Kimber and Payne, you're better. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. The pitch is hit hard to third base. It's under the third baseman's glove. What?
Nothing.
What? Another one right in the wicker basket, underneath the glove of the third baseman and between the legs out into left field. Ball 1. We're at 20 minutes or so into this game. They're going to courtesy run for Cam at first base. Aliv goes to courtesy run for Cam. He's Presley on second base. Nobody out. At this point, we got a 5-0 lead, and I'm missing the Texas game. This doesn't seem like much of a matchup so far. Kendall White is your batter. It's a ball. Ball 2. Ooh. Throw down to second was closer than it probably should have been. I don't think Presley realized that ball was coming in there. She got back right as the ball was caught.
Go one.
Which is a ball off the middle of the plate.
Hey, make it be perfect.
Not my kid.
Called strike 1. That throws into second.
0-2-2.
And they haven't been watching Kendall lately because that third baseman's playing behind third base. Pretty sure a bunt down the third baseline is a hit, and it's down the third baseline, but it spins foul.
Hey, where was your game at, baby?
It's on ESPN.
Did you just go through that?
You just go to ESPN app.
I don't think I have that on my phone.
Yeah.
Should be in my. No. Oh, it might be in my.
So 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runners at first and second. Third baseman still very deep, but with 2 strikes you can't bunt. Foul balls and out. Let's see what Kendall does here. It's a slap to third, and it's just foul. Keeps it full. Kylie Byrne is your on-deck batter. And then back to the top of the order with Carissa, and there's nobody out. You have to play it, or it doesn't
Oh, I thought it might be buffering because it was just playing.
It's bounce. It bounces off the batter's box and ball 4. So bases loaded, nobody out. 5-0.
Hey, let's go, 11.
Coach is going to come out and talk to his pitcher. We'll pause. Just the one down it, yeah.
Do you have it at least that you're not looking through the fence?
Well, you're looking through the fence.
Huh?
How was I supposed to not look through the fence over there?
Well, I don't know. Get it close enough that just the lens
No,
can
because
see
it
through.
moves like this.
No,
It's worse.
it
It's
just
got to
sucks
be.
trying to watch it through the
It's got to
fence
be.
like this, though.
It's got to be further back.
But it just makes it rough watching it.
Then you get the camera and you go sit back there up against the fence on the inside and you video record it for. Oh, video record it for us. I don't know if they would have given me that booth back there in the air conditioning, we would have been in business. There was no net down there.
You could have been back there. You can pretend you're a coach.
All right, KB digs in here, bottom of the first, nobody out, and bases are jammed. 5-0, Hotshots lead. Pitch is called, strike one. KB has been hitting the ball hard today, too. See if she can drive one here. Up in the zone, foul back. The makeshift booth up here is actually pretty nice with the umbrella.
Here you go, one. Way back and drive it, kid. Let's go.
Stand to put the phones. This is pretty first class operation. Ball high. KB's got a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Presley is at third. Libya is your runner at second, and Kendall is your runner at first, which is hit hard. It's under the third baseman's glove again. Presley scores. Alev's coming around, play at the plate, and she's in safely. Everybody else advances. So KB delivers a single down the left field line that drives in 2. It's a 7-0 ball game. Ball to the backstop, and Kendall scores 8-0 Hotshots. And I think Misty is right. This one may be over early. The Hotshots have scored 8 runs here in the bottom of the first. They have a runner at third base and nobody out. Jill is your batter. Wait, something's wrong here.
Hey, here we go, Joe. Let's go, Jill. Come on, three. Oh, gosh. Super safe.
Fixing the scoreboard as we didn't have Jill in there. We'll move these things around here. And Jill is your batter with one more. So if I got this right, we got an 8-0 lead. 8-0 lead. Runner at
Hey, back. Drive it hard somewhere. Let's go.
How'd Jill get on? Jill walks.
She's over here.
How did she
Yeah,
get on?
she got walked. Yes.
Ball is lifted towards left field. And a foul ball. Pitch is up for a ball. What do we got for a count here, Misty?
1 and 2, I believe.
1 ball, 2 strikes as we try to fix another camera issue. This Bombsquad team has a better fielding percentage than these cameras today. And that's not good. Yeah, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jill is your runner at second. Kendall White, who ran for, for Katie. Is at third base. And that is the third ball that is bounced in the middle of the plate and was called a strike. So that's a strikeout for the leadoff hitter because they refuse to swing at balls that are bouncing on the plate. And that's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I understand opening up the zone because the pitcher can't throw strikes or they're trying to get out of the inning, but you can't call strikes on balls that are bouncing on the plate. And that's the third one in 1 inning. Camille Cloudy's your batter. Strike 1. I mean, for example, Camille is batting with her back foot almost on the front of the plate, and it's bouncing on her back foot. There's no way that that's crossing above her knee. I mean, even a changeup, it's just, there's no way. We should have chilled out on the White Claw before the game. Ball's hit to third base, foul. No ball, 2 strikes. Got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Camille Cloud is your batter. Runners in second and third. Pitch is hit, but it's popped up. And it's dropping. And Nowhere to go. Kendall's going to score from third. And it's another hit for Camille. So Camille's at first. Jill's at third. Abby is digging in for the second time this inning. She singled in her last at bat up the middle for base hit. Pitch is up high. Ball one. Camille makes her way down to second base. I mentioned in the first game that Hotshots didn't seem to have a lot of pizzazz. Well, this Bombsquad has zero motivation right now. They do get that out on the ground ball to short. So that one goes 6-3. For the second out of the inning, it does drive in the runner from third. Jill from third, and now Camille is at third base. Kinsley Schulte is your batter. Hotshots have a 10-0 lead. Pitches behind Kinsley. She does an Olay.
I should say that.
10-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Pitch is off the front of the plate. He calls this one a ball as it gets by the catcher. Camille retreats over to third base. Kinsley's got 2 balls, no strikes. She was hit by a pitch in her last at bat and almost got hit by the first one in this at bat. And now has 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch is behind her again and to the backstop. And that's 11-0. Hotshots.
11.
I'm actually going to call game after we get out of this inning.
You have to make it through 3 innings, I thought. If you're up by 8 in the third, it may be. Is it 10 after 2, 10 after 2, 8 after 3, something like that? I don't know that they'll stop it in the first inning. So you got 11-0.
Come on, 6. We need you out there, babe. Let's go.
3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch is blocked by the catcher in the opposite batter's box. Ball 4. Olivia Diaz is your new batter. Oh. You want some of my water?
You need to drink.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know where it's at.
So nothing. Count 2 outs. Kinsley's your runner at first. Aliv hit a ground ball to the first baseman. And as she tried to tag her last time, it was jarred loose. It was jarred loose, and she ended up at third base. Kinsley dives back in to first base. Checks for the turf burn on her forearms. Those things sting. Suck it up, Buttercup. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 11-0 Hotshots lead. He is batting number 5 in this order today. And that's a strike high in the zone. But she can put a charge in the ball. It just popped up on the infield. Ooh, she makes the play. So that in the inning, Hotshots get 11, and they lead 11-0 at the end of the first.
It's the bat.
It's the bat, totally. I came all the way up here for no reason, please.
All right, we move to the top of the second. 11-0 Hotshots. KB is still in the circle. She threw 11 pitches in the first inning. Pitches a strike. She's now thrown 12. 9 of the 12 pitches are strikes. 9 strikes, 3 balls. No runners in the first inning. It's a ball low. So this bomb squad had some struggles in the field. Several balls off the glove, under the glove, through the glove. And Hotshots ended up getting 11. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on the batter. Camden Payne behind the plate. Pitch is swung and lifted over short into center. And Carissa has it for the out. Camille's at third. Presley over at first. Kendall White is your second baseman. Kinsley Schulte at short. Carissa had that one out in center. Olivia's in left. And Abby is in right. Strike one. It's low and in, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. This game is scheduled, I believe, 6:35. There's no way that one will start on time. Probably get a 7 or 7:30 start for game number 4 today. It's a ball going in, 2-1. In case you didn't join earlier, we had Hotshots dropped one this morning and did not look good doing it. 9-1 was the final of that game. They came back and was able to continue to scratch back in game number 2. Ended up winning that 9-6. They went down 6-5 in the last inning. In this one, it has been all Hotshots, 11-0 so far. We're just in the second. Change up down, but swung on. Cam blocks it and throws it down to first. That's out number 2. Strikeout swinging. One ball, no strikes. Just down and blocked, ball 1. It just called strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Gift needed. What the hell? Just called a strike, and it's 3 balls, 2 strike. Full count. 2 outs. 11-0 Hotshots lead. That one's a ball, huh? And the first runner of the game for the Bombsquad. Pitch is hit softly to short. It's off Kinsley's hand, nowhere to go. That was a squibber.
I don't even know what that was.
So the short spinner hit to her. There's a first and second, 2 outs. Ball 1. And I'm not sure what's going on in this Longhorn game, but seeing the score here, and it's 7-6 and almost halftime. Not the 40-point spread that the experts thought. Pitches out, ball 2. Ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Hotshots need to finish this one right here. There's a good pitch and strike 1. The Hotshots have a 7-6 lead, and it's 40 seconds to halftime. I believe that spread was 38 points at the beginning of the day. So something's not going quite right for my beloved Horns. That's ball 4, and we got bases loaded here in this Hotshots game. So bases are loaded, 2 outs. Coach White's going to come out and talk to KB. We'll pause. All right, bases loaded here. Top of the second inning, nobody out. Looking to just finish this one. Hotshots up by 11. This ball's fouled off down the right-hand side, and as I start complaining about my Longhorns having a 7-6 lead at halftime, they score a touchdown, and it's 14-6, 13 awaiting the extra point. No balls, 1 strike. Well, they do 10 after 2, so if the Hotshots were able to get this final out, I think this game would be over. Get caught back up on time, starting games, and not be so far behind. And the Longhorn game is 14-6. 29 seconds before halftime. Strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. And that was a bomb to DeAndre Moore Jr. for the touchdown. Pitch is high, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 11-0. Ooh, that ball was laced into right field. That's going to score 2. Throw's coming in. And so that single does bring in 2 runs, and we got 11-2 ball game. So, first and second, 2 outs. And these games are almost at halftime or just past halftime. You got Texas leading Mississippi State 14-6. USC trailing Wisconsin 21-10. Notre Dame on top of Louisville 24-14. Which is a strike. Oklahoma getting beat by Auburn in the third quarter 14-7. Texas A&M is all tied up with Arkansas at 14. The game of the day so far, the upset of the day, Kentucky goes to Oxford and beats Ole Miss, the number 6 team in the country, 20-17. That one's a final. Big game tonight, all Alabama and Georgia, 6:30 Central. And we will be at the ballpark. Pitch is hit back up the middle, and that's another base hit. Carissa's up with it. That ball's coming into second. Play's going to go over to third, but she's in there safely, and that's another run. So a single up the middle drives the runner from second home. And this first and third, 11-3. Your phone was about to overheat. You could tell because when I went to look at the scores, it was not changing. Strike 1. Strike 2. Curious where this Bombsquad team is from. We got 11-3 lead. No balls, 2 strikes. We have 2 outs. Here's the pitch. It's down. Blocked by Kim, but the runner from first will go to second. Second and third, 2 outs. KB liked it. The umpire didn't call it. We have a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on, second and third. 11-3, Hotshots lead. Here's the pitch. It's grounded. KB's got it over to first base for the third out of the inning.
Did she catch that?
It would bounce. It was a ground ball. So that one goes 1-3 for the third out of the inning. Hotshots give up 3. They still lead 11-3.
staying above that all day. Or play like that.
Move to the bottom of the second inning. Presley Sandell will be your batter. She had a single past the second baseman. First pitch is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Kimber Payne on deck. Kendall White will follow. Hotshots have 11-3 lead. I believe if they go up 2 more, they'll have a 10 runs in 2 innings. I believe they will call this game. Maybe it's 8 runs after 3, but either way. It's 10 and 2, and this game's over. 8-3. You would be up by 10. 11-3 currently. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Which is called high. Ball 3. Full count here. No outs. Ball 4. Kimber Payne's your new batter. Presley draws a walk. Kimber hit between the third baseman's legs last time. Was able to get on. Looking to do the same here. It's just called strike 1. Kimber and Kendall and KB. B2. It just popped up on the infield. Shortstop's calling for it. And she makes the play. Presley holds at first. 11-3. Kendall White is your new batter. This time the third baseman's in a little bit, but still not far enough. The baseman's been way off the line, and almost in with the base. Kendall will lay a bunt down there. What? Kendall pulls it back. He calls a strike as the pitcher dives to keep it from going to the backstop. It's a bunt foul. They have 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Presley over at first base. Kendall's your batter, slapping ball away. But I think that was closer than the first one when he called a strike. Not a very good call. It's out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitches away. Ball 3. Presley steals second base. Presley's down at second. Kendall's a full count on her. Hotshots looking for 2 to win this one. Bottom of the second. Take out ball 4. That'll bring KB, who's been pretty hot today. She had a single. Getting her left and bat into left field. And she's hit my direct on the card. That'll be a good time to put one in a gap and win this game. We're going to find it to Kendall. Around all the way from third base. Ball 1. Steelers are on deck batter. First will fall over. 1 out. Pitch. It's 1 and foul away.
on. Hitters count right here, right? Mike, hold on.
Let's go, Camille!
Hey, London, stop. FC and London. Look, where's Sydney? I got 4 points. Okay, one more, come on. Just right here, right here. Misty, what do you have? How about you try?